And welcome to the latest episode of Mostly Satisfactory, which is my it's a Let's Play series based on the production automation game Satisfactory. and, uh, and here we are in an alien world, exploiting an alien world for the benefit of Earth. So it's kind of like real life, just takes place in another planet. What is this thing? Nobelisk. Okay. My dog finds random stuff. I have a second dog, which may be dead or gone. I haven't seen him for an episode, but who knows? But I hear him. Did he get... Okay. So they have a tendency to get stuck in places. Didn't want to be stuck in here. I am... Maybe my dog is stuck under the... hub. Okay. Sounds like it's to the left. Sounds like he's up. Did my dog somehow get on the roof? No. It's not stuck in this machinery and stuff. My hub is haunted by my second dog. See? How did he get here? And I can't pick him up. I don't know how I can get him out of here. Okay, well I have two dogs again. Yay. You know though, I now... Yep, there's the other one. I now... What? Okay. I now know where my first dog is, so I'm wondering if I can get this guy stuck in here so that I don't have to worry about them getting lost anymore. I tried building walls, but I can't build walls with doors, and the balls that I can jump over, he can jump over, so maybe if I can get him stuck in here. Here, Pooch, come get me. Come get me. Come. Is he in? I think he's in. Okay, let's see if that works. I don't know if I have to. I might be able to build walls in there to keep them in. Having my dogs in a safe place would be nice. And the one stuck on top of the hub, I'm not going to take apart the hub to get him, but he's definitely safe up there. Okay, so I, aside from dogs totally distracting me, in the last episode, we worked really hard at finishing the space elevator, and so it's built. The thing is we're not done yet. I still can't open up any new tiers of technology, and here is the space elevator. So the next step is they're asking for powered plating or something like that. Anyhow, and they're asking for 50 of them. Not a problem, except that it's something that I can't build in the workshop. I am gonna have to bite the bullet, and I'm gonna have to create extra constructors and assemblers and power, and we're gonna have to automate this from stem to stern. But I mean, that is, after all, what the game's all about. So I'm thinking in this space Yeah, in this space here on this side of the hub, we can set up some auxiliary power production. Because I'm borderline tapped out as it is. And the constructors don't take a lot of power, but those assemblers sure do. So that's what we're going to have to do here. Now, by my rough calculations, it's going to take 2 biomass burners. One will actually work, but just barely. Leaves no room for hiccups. And, you know, I've lived enough life that I know that there's always hiccups. So I will make some extra capacity as a buffer so that, you know, we don't have this thing exploding. Not literally, but figuratively. Okay. It's kind of funny how stuff just accumulates in your inventory, right? There's always a little left over, or you change production and whatever was there gets dumped in your inventory. And next thing you know, you have an inventory full of not useless stuff, but just stuff. And you know, gotta spend some time doing something with it. Oh, wow. Okay. Yellow's okay. Yellow's fine. Turn it this way. Now you can see the inputs are both on this side because I think that in addition to the biomass burners, what I want to do is I want to set up an automated fuel production line. I mean, if we're gonna go we're gonna do this part way, let's do it all the way, right? And so what I need to do is build constructors, and what's more, I need to build 2, because what I'm trying to do here is I want to take biomass or stuff to make biomass and dump it into the first constructor, and then that moves to the second constructor where it's changed into the solid biofuel, and then it's transported into the 2 biomass burners. So, and I'm gonna give myself some extra storage space here. I'm gonna color it a different color. I want it to be green, really green, not, you know, 95% white, the touch of green. And this is where I'll put foodstuffs, the edibles, because they seem to be the biggest group. So I don't think the DNA is edible, but I'll throw it in there anyway. Okay. I need to build like a little ledge so that I can reach this without having to jump down. I didn't realize I missed this one. Or those. Okay. And as you may have noticed, it's snowing and my Fixmas calendar's up. As I record this, we are at the tail end of Fixmas. By the time you're watching it, it'll probably be over. And I have no idea what happens to the Fixma stuff after that. I suspect the basics are still there. I'm just kind of on my own, make do with whatever I have on hand. I need the iron for the iron plates and the rods and the screws to make the reinforced plates. I got one. I'm going to need 3 more. Like so. Now we can build a constructor, but it's easier to do from up high. Like so. I want this one to have the output facing this way so that I can then run a conveyor to the biomass burners. But on this one, I want it flipped around the other way. So I want it the output away from my current position. I just got to figure out how I can get it on here. Surface is too uneven, so I need to scooch this one over, I think. Need everybody to get real friendly and close. Okay, I saw that yellow for there we go. Now I just flip it around. And there we go. Now we brand everything, because branding's important. Okay. Everything's hooked up to juice. Now we take a conveyor there. Easy peasy. And it's branded. Now we put in something. I'm thinking wood. And I can empty this and send it back to the wire. Okay. So this is now producing biomass, right? What I can do here is I can get one of these rail containers or shipping containers. I'm missing stuff, but I can't get it to line up. If I can figure out how not to fall off the other side of the constructor. Okay. So that lines up. That wouldn't be a problem. I just need rods. So guess what? We have a machine making rods, but I also have a bunch of stuff in my pocket that can certainly be used and free up inventory at the same time. Okay. I guess I can't build it that close to the hub. So it'll do a little bit of an S-curve here. Okay, let's brand it. And let's fill it. Before I get all going on that, let's see about actually having the end product delivered here. So I need a splitter. I need it to line up like that. I don't know if this is, if I still need a conveyor here. Probably. Yep. Okay. And then from here, try to make these clean. Is that too close? It is too close, I think. So try again, a little closer to me. Now let's try it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. All the pieces are in place. I just need to set this one to make solid biofuel. Like so. And we should see that coming down the tube here in a second. And we can put some fuel into the, there we go, look at that. Everything is coming up roses. I'd say we're cooking with gas, but we're not. We're cooking with biofuel. And then I can top off these bad boys. Or close to it. Okay. What's up, Gus? And let's go visit Buddy. I haven't the slightest idea how he got up here. Circuit board. Okay. I gotta figure out some place to store all this random stuff that I don't know what to do with yet. Okay. So we want to build all the automating we're going to do out here. And of course it's going to require power. So I kind of want to lay out a rough idea of the power lines. And you know, normally I would try to minimize the number of power poles, but because power poles have a limit of only 4 connections each, I want to have extra poles that gives me extra connection opportunities. And in this case too, the power's entering into the main network from 2 sides, 2 ends, which means I don't know if stuff can get destroyed or blow up or whatever, but from a practical standpoint, from a real world standpoint, I now have, if I lose one of those connections to the main network, the other one would still keep me up and running. So It's not a bad idea, even if nothing bad can happen, to bring it down. But in games like Factorio, bad things can happen real easy. So it's, you don't want to lose that type of thought process, that type of critical thinking. It's useful. So now I can just throw in all of my biofuel related type stuff, right? And all I have to do is change the production recipe for that constructor, and it'll pull it out of that storage for me. So I won't have to have all that stuff flooding my inventory anymore. I need a lot more cable. Wow. If you have never played this game and you looked at what I had going on here, you might get the false impression that I know what I'm doing. But it is starting to look impressive to my newbie eyes. So I might take a screenshot, print it out, and put it on the fridge. That's how proud I am. Gotta sign it with a hand print. Okay. So the Firewatch Tower is actually mighty useful because it goes straight up quite a ways, and you get a fantastic view of everything going below, and that's good because this is the easiest way to build by far. Now, what I got going here, I have one mine and one smelter producing iron, and it's fueling a constructor that makes plates and a constructor that makes rods. Now, it's lucky. I mean, I didn't plan it this way, but I would have set it up this way after the fact if that the constructor making plates is on the outside and the one making rods is on the inside, because what I want, right, is I need to make these smart plates or whatever they are, and they they're all completely constructed with plates, screws, and rods. And I'm thinking I'm going to need a bit more space, but specifically it's made with smart plates, reinforced plates, and these rotors, right? And the reinforced plates are made with iron plates and screws, and the rotors are made with rods and screws. So what I'm just now noticing is I can see stuff. I can see the surrounding area, which I couldn't before. And I suspect that's a game mechanic, right? As you work your way through the game, in the beginning you can't see squat because they don't want you to go anywhere. They want you to focus on what you're doing. But now that I'm starting to, nice catch. Now that I'm actually moving along in the progression here, now they can start to kind of tempt me to wander and explore by showing me stuff. So that's what I think's going on there. That's what I'd do if I was a designer. Anyway, so I need to produce the reinforced plates and the rotors. I need just 3 parts, right? I need plates, screws, and rods. The thing is, to craft the rotors, I only need the rods and the screws, and to craft the plates, I need plates and screws. So they both need screws, which is why I said that placement was important, because when I set this up, the plates are on the outside, so they'll go to the assembler that needs plates, but the screws have got to be in the middle because it's got to go to both assemblers. And then the line for rods can go on the other outside to a separate assembler. And I'll show you how I got this in my head. Hopefully we can make it work in real life. Once the two come out, right, out of those assemblers, they have to go to get another assembler where the finished reinforced plates and the finished rotors will be combined to make this smart plating. And then that's all I really need. I mean, I need 50 of those, pop them in the space elevator, and hope I can figure out how to send it. But we have the splitter in place on the rod constructor. So now I'm lining up another constructor, and that will make screws. And I'll connect them with an a conveyor belt. Now, not quite sure. I mean, I thought about it. I just haven't laid it out yet. So, when this thing produces screws, I need the screws to go to two different assemblers. So I'll need a splitter, like that. And then I will need an assembler. I'll need two assemblers. The first one needs to line up with that conveyor splitter and leave room for a conveyor to hold the iron rods. I think I need to move the power out one row. Out there. Like so. Yeah, I know, I only have it connected to the network in one place, so that is a potential flaw or weak point, but we'll deal with that later. Like I said, I don't think anything's going to happen in this game. So now if I take this assembler and line it up with the splitter and leave room for, like that, that should be good to go. Almost. I mean, you gotta feed it, so that would be the screw conveyor belt. And then I'm setting up a conveyor belt for the rods. Whoa, I've done something wrong. Okay, so you even have rods moving already, so that's good. Let's brand everything. Okay, and that's powered. Okay, now you got to go down there and set production. Oh gosh. Oh, nice catch. So let's set this to screws. Screws are now coming. And now let's set this to rotors. And rotors are going. Okay, I'm halfway there. Halfway to where I need to be. Almost halfway, I guess. Now we need to set up the reinforced plate. Similar deal though, right? I've got screws coming out of a splitter, so I'll need to grab screws out of there. Can I do this without getting hurt? Nope. Oh! You didn't see that. Nothing to see here. Move along. Okay. Might be easier to lay this out from closer to the source. So we take an assembler and line it up like so. Not quite the same. That looks about right. A little more. That. I don't think it. There it goes. Now that is lined up. Now I just move it over. Good enough. Good enough. So now let's line up our set of conveyor belt. Not quite the way I wanted it to work, but okay. No, I haven't been drinking, I swear. Okay, let's set this up. Okay. So now we've got plates coming out of that thing. And we just need to set up the assembler to make reinforced plates. Well, that and hook it up to power. Branding, of course, is always important. Okay. So we've got screws going in, we've got plates lined up. We're primed for success here, and it is producing the reinforced plate. Okay. Now the next thing I need is one more assembler right out here that'll take its input will be the output of those other two assemblers. I'm in a habit of checking these guys because I don't trust them completely. There we go. All the systems are topped off, good to go. Doggo's being a good boy and stationary, which is a nice plus. And this one in the penthouse. What is that? Rubber. Okay. I didn't even know there was rubber in this game. I wouldn't have been surprised, but I don't know what to do with it. Okay, final one, except I am missing stuff. The good news is, I don't think I need much. There's 8 reinforced plates. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the iron ore. One less inventory slot used. I need cables. And let's get those reinforced iron plates. Okay. Now, from up here, we can line up the new assembler and the inputs and outputs. Okay. So, I prefer a nice curve, but okay, I'll go with that. That lines up to here. And then align one up out of that assembler. Like so. And then build the conveyors. Huh? What did I line up to a minute ago? I mean, I'll go with it. This won't last forever, but what did I line up to in the first place? Brand it, baby. Okay. In the military, we would call this hurry up and wait, which is, we should have everything we need for this to go. And there it is, it's going. But it's going to take its sweet time. So, I'm kind of free at the moment. And, so this might be a good time to do some extracurricular activities. Before I do that, I'm thinking I can't just dump stuff in there. It's they really force you to go all the way. So I need to make an input that is automated, even if it's not really automated. So I have a container that I can put stuff in, and then it'll go into the space elevator. Okay. This seems to be all full up, so let's empty that. Grab some of this. I'm thinking with all the concrete I have, if I can convert some of these iron ingots into plates, I'll actually have the ability to make quite a bit of foundations. And I've discovered that when traveling, it might be worthwhile at some point to have the ability to create foundations, walls, or something on the fly to access certain areas, or maybe do some crowd control. And we're at 5 out of 50, so we got some time. I'm really surprised that there aren't more dropped Fixmas presents out there, because normally this area would be littered with them after I've spent what? Oh, I've spent over 40 minutes out here without picking up presents, so there should be a ton of Fixmas stuff out here, and I don't see it. So, pretty sure this is separated by a big old nasty bottomless gulch. I can see further down than I used to, but it still looks pretty bottomless, so I think we're gonna use the concrete and plates that I made and make a bridge. Not a particularly graceful looking one, to be sure, but it will get the job done. Turn this so it faces that way as best as I can. I don't know why I turned it again. Now this is I can feel my heart starting to race as I know that I'm going to be going over a bottomless canyon with half the time my vision obscured by the ghost of a piece I don't want to place, with the worry that I might get close enough to the other side while I'm sitting here facing a wall of blue. I might get bumped off this thing by one of those stubborn pig armadillo bull thingies. I can hear one. See, it's not just my imagination. Sometimes paranoia is a healthy thing. Yeah, I hear him. Just don't see him. Do I need a second ramp? Don't think so. Still can't see the bottom. Okay, gotta get my arm warmed up. I know I'm gonna have to use it in here. If you're watching me, this is what I got for you. And make sure I can run back up over this thing. Oh, this is the time I kind of wish I had Minecraft, right? Where you can dangle over the edge of something holding down shift. Ah, there he is. Oh, there they are. Okay. Up. Okay, come get me. I'll be over here. I got your number, pal. It's right here. Okay. So, out of sight, out of mind, is that how that works? They can't see him anymore, so they forget I'm here. Yeah, it looks like they have a ramp. Toro, Toro. Oh. He got up there. Was that one of the ones that came looking for me? So, are we good? Is that it? Well, well, well. What do we have here? Wreckage. That is interesting, but undoubtedly guarded by those two jokers. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to have one of those guys come zipping up behind me and knocking me either into the abyss or into the other mess. Huh. It looks to me like this area is related to the biome I started in. It's just a lot rockier, so that's going to complicate production over here, but it doesn't look like they really have anything to produce. So, okay. Certainly a nice, interesting landscape. I talked about level design in a recent Greifenhorst episode. I think it was the one I just published. Level design with lots of verticality. Very cool. I don't know if he's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to get higher up than that. Yeah, come at me. Oh. How about this? Is that close enough? Can I reach him? Yeah. Whee! I saw the shadow go zipping by. Okay. Don't get so smug. Where'd he go? Hey. You forgot? Well, that was your problem, pal. Ooh. Okay, let's look at this wreckage stuff. There's all sorts of stuff that is turning out to be completely useless. There you go. So, oh, okay. What can we do? Repairs needed. Copper sheet. I know how to make that. I can't make it at the moment, but I know how to make it. And that's it? That's all I can do? Well, oh. These are things I make, but there's freebies. And I didn't know they could exist as items in the world. Okay, good to know. So, I gotta make some copper sheets. Okay. while I'm over here, let's just check things out. Looking for, like, you know, some caterium or whatever we call it. Or quartz. Quartz would be nice. Even coal would be. Hey. That looks like a resource node, and since it's black, I'm guessing that might be a coal node. And that would be pretty nice. It would get me thinking about possibly switching from biomass. Maybe. Oh, told you. Make sure I can get back up. Sulfur. He who smelt it, dealt it. That's it, baby. Ooh, there's a waterfall over there? I wouldn't even know it except for the particle effect. And then there's one of those. One of those red alien jobber things. Okay, I can get back up. Good. So I'm looking to see oh, copper. I don't think it's a node, just some free copper. I'm kind of surprised there's nothing to guard this thing. No trap, no alien boss type. Some wood. Summer sloop.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Pure coal. So, So, I'm thinking, these spitters kind of remind me of Demodogs from Stranger Things. Except they spit. Oh, and some quartz. I knew there'd be stuff down here, and I knew it wouldn't be guarded. I just didn't think that the thing would be guarding the coal. Uh-oh. His face is lighting up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Incoming. Okay, is he gonna come? Yeah, it looks like he's coming at me. I need to get him in close. And then I'm gonna excalicane him. That's not spooky at all. Stay down. Okay, took minimal grief from that exchange. Quartz, right? Yep. Nice. Is this something? Just iron. I went all this way to find iron. Kind of anticlimactic. I thought for sure it was caterium or whatever they call it. I'm down lower, and I still can't see the bottom. So, pure coal node has me thinking that maybe I can run a conveyor. Maybe I can make the bridge more substantial, run a conveyor over the bridge into our base. I wonder... Because I'm just thinking, right? If you got... Okay, let me think this through. I've got a coal node. I can put an automated miner on it, and it can throw stuff on a conveyor belt and send it back over the chasm. But to mine, I can't just put a miner on it. I actually have to put the big automated mining rig, which eats up power. So, how do I get power over there? I could build a biomass generator, but then I'd have to feed it with biomass. But since I'm pulling coal out, why don't I figure out a way to use the coal to power the coal mine so that... Okay, so maybe what I need to do is I need to build my first coal power plant over there next to the coal supply. The coal supply would feed the power plant, and it would have a splitter, so the excess would then get routed over to this side. In the same bridge structure, I could add power lines so that the power produced by that coal plant over there could tap into this network, and that would give me power for the foreseeable future. And I'm halfway to my smart plating goal. My head hurts through all that. But I think that's the way to go about it. Okay, I think I have enough coal and I have enough sulfur to do something. Yeah, that'll work.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner. Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available. Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
So, I apologize for being quiet, but my mind is racing through all the stuff I just found and I can potentially do now. I mean, so I have access to a pure coal node, which means I could pull a mess of coal out of there in very short order. The thing is I don't have the oh gosh, I don't have the ability to use coal except for in the MAM, which is something. But I haven't seen any ability to unlock coal power plants or something. If I was to hazard a guess, I would hazard a guess that after I get this stuff sent up on the space elevator, it's likely to offer me the ability to research coal and probably some other stuff. So I can tell you now that the coal would be a welcome choice now that I know what I know and found what I found. Oh, this is making my stomach go whack. Really, it's almost as bad if I did that myself in real life. Almost had to shut my eyes. Okay. Hopefully nothing has respawned since I left. And do I have to do anything? Just pull this. A tape measure. That's what it looks like.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Yeah, just because it tells me something in the contract doesn't mean I'm not going to do it anyway. Is this just like a gold slug just kind of hanging out here? Not anymore. Wonder if... I could probably jump down there, but I'm getting vertigo even thinking about it. Then I'd probably miss. Find out, like, you know, it's an optical illusion. I don't have enough space. Missed by a foot. Actually, it does look like it actually overhangs properly. I probably could have jumped. Man, how low do I have to go before I can see the bottom? I'm half tempted to just jump and see what I might see, but there's no guarantee I can get back. I mean, if there's the poison gas problem, well, I don't have any way through that. But we recovered a hard drive. And I'm at time. So do I pop the hard drive into the MAM and keep playing until we get a result? Do I pop it in and save it for next time, the results? Or maybe I just not even pop it in there now. Nah. Molecular analysis machine. Okay, the hard drive's going. Almost ready with the smart plate. Hey Poochie, what you got? What is that? Steel pipe or something? How about Buddy? What you got, Buddy? Okay. Man, what a difference an hour can make, right? This actually looks coherent, cohesive, something. Coordinated. Yeah. I think it looks okay for a newbie. You know, some of those conveyor belts bug the bejesus out of me, but we'll fix it. Or we'll probably wind up reconfiguring the... we'll probably wind up reconfiguring all this anyway, but... 4 more! 3.5, really, but... free up my inventory a bit by dropping off all the extra stuff I have. You know, that whole coal thing has really got me. I don't even know how big a coal power plant is, or what it looks like. There we go. This is it. So lock and load, right? So we go over here and we put the smart plating in the container. It starts working its way down the conveyor. We then run over to the control panel. Oh, I guess it's going to be orange no matter what. Wonderful. Okay, so it's loading, awaiting cargo, unlocks tiers 3 and 4. Okay, so there'll be a lot of stuff to do after this, and presumably that's what I'll do next episode. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Guess you pull the handle? You click on? Oh, I have to keep watching? In here?
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future.
I have to keep watching? Oh, come on. There we go. Wow.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far.
Adequately.
Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
Alrighty. I think that's all it's going to do. So, okay, sports fans. I think that's pretty much all it's signed up to do for this episode. Minute and a half. There's coal power. I saw that. Steel. Enhanced asset security. Vehicles. There's a lot of fun stuff in this one. What about a Xeno Basher? I wonder if it's any better than Excalibur. Tractor. Truck station. Steel pipe. Okay. Coal. Water extractor. Pipeline. Fluid buffer. Do I need water to do anything with the coal generator? Oh, that would suck. blueprints. Better logistics. I don't know how to update my conveyor belts as is. A new miner. Okay. A new power transfer. Okay. Hyper tube. Is that like a pneumatic tube? Like they use at the bank in the drive-thru? Okay. So, this is my kingdom, such as it is. And now I can see even further. Wow. I see how it really works. So now I can, they were really trying to pull me. And I got access to vehicle technologies, or access to getting access to the vehicle technology. So, yeah. I think we're going to be busy the next few episodes, which is how it works. So, I hope this finds you and yours in good health, good spirits, and perhaps a touch of good fortune. Cheers.